Hello YouTube, this is Matthew Williams, just bringing you a small video to talk about Lidls. This is my favourite store that I get food from, and you know, basically if you want to save some money, you definitely go to Lidls because you know, one bag of shopping will cost you a tenner, whereas it'll cost you 25 to 30 quid in any other store. And the food is just the same because meat that's packed in a factory for Morrisons and Safeways is exactly the same fucking meat that is packed for Lidls. And you fucking know it. I know it. I know people who worked in the meat factories who fucking knew it. And they said the exact same meat went in the packets for the Tesco's top of the line, and then they just changed the plastic sheeting and they'd seal that meat in for the cheap line, you know, your Tesco cheap line stuff. So don't go paying loads of fucking money in these stupid stores, but of course you will. But then you say it's because of the choice, because they've got much more choice. Yeah, choice, right, okay. Anyway, if Lidls is the gigantic cock of the food industry, then my mouth is definitely the vagina, and I suppose we could say that the staff working in Lidls are probably the pimps, and the opening times are probably like the lubricating jelly. So there we go. Anyway, I went into Lidls the other day, and whilst I was standing in the line, I saw this advert that was placed on the wall. And it basically said that they have new jobs which are available, and you can apply for these jobs. And it said these are the benefits of the jobs. I'm going to read these out to you. I've got them on my phone screen here, but I shall read these benefits out to you so that you can all understand the amazing truth. So, being part of the store teams means you can benefit from a rewarding career. That's a job benefit when you work at Lidls, is you can have a rewarding career. Okay. Another thing you can also get is long-term stability. Wow. I mean, you know, a rewarding career with long-term stability. Now this is one of the ones I love, you know. Being part of a strong team. I mean, there's nothing more than that I like being part of a team, which basically means that you do what you're told. If you don't do what you're told, you're not part of the team. If you don't like coming into work at 7 in the morning, you're not part of the team. If they ask you to work odd hours for no overtime, you're not part of the team. But if you do take an arse shafting by your boss and you do come in at odd hours, and you don't get paid any overtime, then you're part of the team. I fucking love this team player bollocks, yeah? It's just some fucking fascist way of saying you will do what I fucking say, no questions asked. Yes, anyway. And, hey, listen to this. Lidl says it's on a market-leading hourly rate starting at £6.50 an hour. Market-leading? Really? £6.50 an hour? Jesus. That's about 12 grand a year, isn't it? 12 grand a year. Jeez. Let's take 1,500 off for council tax. That means you got 10.5. Let's take off probably about 50% of what you got left in other taxes. So that's about 8 grand. Let's take your rent off that. That's probably about 3 or 4 grand. Let's take your water rates. That's about 400 quid. That's 3.5 grand. Let's take off your gas and electricity. That's probably about another grand. So that's 2.5 grand. Hey, you can come and work for Lidls for about 2 grand a year. That's all you like getting in your back pocket. It's brilliant, but that's market leading, you know, fucking market leaders in giving you for all your hours about 2 grand a year. Brilliant. It gets better, because that's not the only thing you get when you work at Lidls. I mean, you don't get any, you know, other real benefits, but you get, check this out, you get a permanent contract of employment. Wow. So when you actually work for them permanently and you're contracted to them, they give you a piece of paper saying it's a permanent contract of employment. Fucking hell. Oh God. If I worked in a job like that, I would absolutely I would shit all over the floor and be slipping around in my own shit. I'd be so excited I wouldn't be able to hold it in. My feet would be going whoosh, 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 out around on the shit on the floor. I'd probably slide out of the door and all the way back home on my own shit trail if somebody told me that when I worked in a place, I might get a permanent contract of employment. Wow. Fucking hell. Hey, it gets better. There's one more thing that they offer you. You know, this is an offer that you literally, I can tell now you're going to be running out of the door to get this offer going with Lidls and just quit your jobs and go and work there instead. But this is it, right? This is the clincher. This is the fucking clincher. If you work for Lidls, you will be part, and it's here, I'll show you now, right? If you work for Lidls, you will be part of their pension scheme. Yeah? You will be part of the pension scheme. It's there in black and white. Can you believe it? A job. A fucking job, right, in the United Kingdom, right, that actually offers a pension scheme. Fuck me. I tell you what, I nearly rang all my friends. I was nearly on the phone to the BBC, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. A job that actually, just puts you in the pension scheme. I mean, you know, forget New Labour and the Lib Dem fucking bullshit, you know. I mean, this is just beyond any expectations you could have ever have asked of politicians, isn't it? You know, to be put on a pension scheme. Fuck me. What a job benefit. You're so lucky. I mean, but, you know, in order to join, you must have these qualities, okay? In order to join Lidls, you must be responsible, right? Well, I suppose you'd have to be, because otherwise they'd just fucking sack you. Enthusiastic, well, again, I think if you weren't enthusiastic, you probably wouldn't be applying for the fucking job. Motivated, right, if you're not motivated, why would you be there? Hard-working, well, you would have to be shelf stacking in fucking Lidls. Customer-focused, okay, and able to work under pressure. Okay, I mean, are there any jobs, right, available in the United Kingdom, right? I mean, are there any? I'm just wondering, where you could be not responsible, okay, unenthusiastic, lacking of motivation, not hardworking, and, you know, possibly not giving a fuck about the customer, yeah, and working under little or no pressure whatsoever. I mean, sounds like a job in the House of Commons to me, doesn't it? I mean, that definitely sounds like the job description for that. So there you go, folks. Quit your jobs today and go and work for Lidls. Yeah, you'll have, after you paid all your bills and paid your rent and everything else and your tax, you'll have, let's work it out, you probably have about 100 quid a month in your back pocket you can play with. Yeah, great. It'd be wonderful, that, wouldn't it? 100 quid a month. Yeah. And people wonder why I fucking don't work. Yeah, it ain't just because of the fucking depression, I can tell you.